I wonder what the average views on Pornhub is a night.
Dude,
A day.
over
Look it up.
like 100 million.
Dude, good.
Way
You think?
over 100
You
million.
think?
For it one day? Yeah, dude. It's because
So
it's
you
like
could get
it's a
500
world-
million. You think there's more than 500 million videos on Pornhub?
We're live, by the way, and
Oh,
it's
not
a world. It's a
500.
worldwide thing like YouTube.
Okay, I don't know if this is true, but I read this article and it said that they like delete some of the videos every
Yeah,
like once a month. They just
They do.
weed out a bunch.
I think they do.
I know from
It's
experience.
like, yeah, I lost a couple videos.
Some of my favorite ones are gone.
It's true though. Kind of. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't know.
Dude, it's a shame.
Dude, how do I get this thing to pop back up down there? Oh, I got it. Okay. So, how was your years? How was your years? Just this last one.
It was an average year for me personally.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck that shit. I graduated high school and failed college in the same year. so
Damn.
it's been a good year, if you ask me.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Ooh yeah.
I'd say it's been a little less stressful than 2016.
Yeah.
Like I saw more concerts in 2017 than I've ever seen in
Bro.
another year.
I need to quit saying bro. But anyways, that was a good ass year. Cause like
Well.
our last day of high school, we go see Chance the Rapper
Mm-hmm.
with our boys.
Yeah,
And,
that was
like,
tight.
Yep.
Chance is like the rapper that brought us all together. Like
Chances
we were
the
all
rapper.
friends, but like Gavin liked Chance, and then like he
Dude.
joined our group, and like Chance was like
Dude,
our thing as a whole.
it
you
was
know?
like the like the past, present, and future of our group too.
yeah.
Because Tony was there,
Tony was
and
there.
I hadn't hung out with Tony for
In like almost years.
yeah,
probably.
like years. And then I went to see Chance the Rapper with him. So
It's the same old shit.
Dude,
Good
and
shit.
like it was probably like top 10 moments of all time when he was playing Summer Friends, and we all just were
Yeah,
like
dude.
linking arms with our boys.
that was tight.
That was tight.
Logan's gay.
I got my first tattoo that day or the next day. I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude, me
all
too.
three of us.
All three of us
What
did,
the
yeah.
We all got tats.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude.
Forgot.
Are you really gonna miss this opportunity to call us gay right now?
Yeah, you guys are gay. You got matching tattoos, you queers.
You got flowers and shit.
Yeah, that's true, I
fag.
guess. No, but like that was a dope ass weekend.
Yeah, totally. And then we
This should be angry.
you're not worried about like the Pornhub stuff.
Ah, shit.
You're like, oh, I hope
Yeah.
my mom doesn't know I drive fast, but I
Yeah,
jerk
we-
off a lot.
We seriously got from Omaha to McCook. I want
Probably-
to say under 3 hours.
Yeah, dude.
We drove like 90. Well, Duncan drove like 90 the whole
Duncan
way.
drove.
And we
Duncan
stopped
Rogers
in Kearney for like 10 minutes.
drove his black
15 minutes.
Cadillac. It's not my fault. I
His
didn't even know he
mom's.
was going that fast until we got there.
Remember the whole pee incident on the way there?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
best time.
And we made a vape commercial in our hotel room.
Yeah.
And Logan and I acted like there wasn't 7 people staying in the hotel room we booked.
yeah, that was tight.
We had to like sneak you guys in the back door.
Pretty much.
And we stayed in a classy ass hotel too, dude.
It felt like a very junior high experience.
Yeah, it
dope.
was.
But
That's what was so
it
good
was
about
like
it.
a
It was
good
an
way.
adult, like an adult way.
Dude, and that walk home from the concert was fucking awesome.
That was so tight.
Through that park and shit.
hmm
Shouts out to who is that rapper who gave us his mixtape?
Oh, fuck.
Don't remember.
It was like me and Duncan listened to it a couple weeks
Gavin
ago. I have the
McDowell.
CD in my car.
I don't remember.
It's like his name is like San Francisco something or something
Oh.
like that.
It's something Francisco.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, then,
he's a
like-
blood, I think.
Then I saw Dirty Heads for like the 3rd time
Oh yeah.
this summer, and that was dope as fuck. And then we had Cody's bachelor party and wedding, which were like those were pretty dope, you know, like
Very.
Yeah, dude.
memorable. So it's been a pretty damn good year.
Dude.
Graduated high school,
Graduating high school,
It's like the least
so sick.
cool part.
No,
I'm just
honestly.
kidding.
Like, I mean, like, being done with high school, not the actual graduation thing.
Yeah.
Graduation is way overrated.
Is it gay if I cried at graduation? Because I
Did
was
you?
like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with my life.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is gay.
Yeah, it's
the
pretty
thing is,
gay.
like, I feel like this summer was, like, my least fun summer in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, the summer before it was so fun.
We
This
started
one-
last
this
summer
one
off
was,
with
like,
the LA trip, so like
yeah. I don't
that
know.
shit was tight.
Just like this summer just felt like a bummer. And I was like worrying about starting college the whole summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But college is cool. I didn't fail. So,
Yeah,
Dick.
dude.
you're almost done.
Nah.
Really?
I'm not gonna graduate in May.
Oh. When are you going to graduate?
Probably like next December.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What? Why?
I'm bad at algebra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, man. Yeah. That's I mean, all the things that you said that in your year was like everything that happened to me in my year, I feel like. What did I do? That was different than what you did. Nothing.
Your knee fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked him up my knee. I made a cool video though. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Made a video of like all of this shit that I filmed for like a long ass time. And I had to start up my old computer and yeah, it was fun.
That shit was dope.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, moving on to the fun part. I felt like that was boring as fuck.
Maybe, I don't know.
Listen to this. Last year. Last year. Was it 2017 or 2016 that I made the shirts? That we made the shirts? 2017. 2017.
Nah, it's
Nah.
probably fall of 2016.
Because we did it for two persons. We did it for your birthday twice, I think. Somebody's birthday.
Well, we didn't make this first till like the
Anniversary.
second birthday.
Well, because it came up on my Facebook memories. So it had
Yeah,
to have been
yeah.
a year
Yeah.
between.
Okay, he shared it with me for my
It
birthday.
was like a year and a half ago.
And he was like, I hope you have a cow of a day or something.
Let me
like that.
explain how this happened. On Colton, Christian found this picture of Colton Lashley, just doing like we always do, digging through. Like you just, there's
Archives.
someone that you're like, oh, I kind of feel like I could make fun of this person. You just look
You're
at their
kind of a
Facebook
corn
profile
wad.
pictures, and then you just talk about them.
Yeah.
He has this one profile picture. I think it was his profile picture at the time.
Yeah, dude.
It's him.
Digging wasn't very hard.
It's him.
I wasn't even planning on like outing him. I just saw it and I was like,
Yeah, it's so
"Thank you.
good.
Can I shake your hand, please?"
I know, and like I didn't feel like he was gonna be offended the first time. He was offended.
Dude, if somebody did that to one of my senior pictures, I would like buy the shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't like.
So, it's a picture of him, just like it looks fake because it's like it's so perfect. Obviously, it's been like retouched because it's one of his senior pictures, but it looks like a green screen. It's him and his cow standing in front of like a
a
blue
meadow.
sky field
Yeah.
meadow.
It looks like a
It's-
fucking like Charmin Ultra.
But he's like holding his cow like you would your prom date. Is the best part. he's like he's standing
He
with
has
his
it like by its stirrup.
yeah. It's like it
Or
seriously
whatever.
looks like him and his prom date, but his prom date is replaced with the cow.
Yeah.
And so he shared it on Logan's birthday and said, "Hope you have a cow." And then Colton Lashley
Then
got
we-
really mad.
Yeah, we saw him at the Derby that night, I think, didn't we? In Oberlin?
Oh,
Didn't you have a run-in with him there?
I
Or
don't
he just
really
glared
What
at
happened
us
to
or
me
something.
Was, like, said, "I hope you have a cow," and then people were tagging him in it.
Mm.
And then he messaged me and he said, like, "Why are you doing this?" Like, and then after he messaged me the first time, I changed it to my profile picture, and then he got super pissed, so I changed it. And then, like, Dude, this all started when I was like a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Duh, wow.
Cause like almost a year passed, and then I just found it again and like jokingly changed it to my Twitter profile,
Yeah.
and that is when the shit hit the
the
fucking
garbage
fan.
happened. Yeah, he got into college at that point. He
Yeah,
was
dude.
studying.
He was,
He was studying to be a major in technological justice.
Yeah.
Which is a real thing.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. His professor.
I want you
is
to
real.
know that it is real.
So it's like I'm pretty sure I still have all the screenshots, but it's like just like I don't know. He was like harassing you, and then I don't know why he was harassing me so much. Why did it like come to me?
I don't know.
Because you made the shirts, I thought.
Yeah, but I
Well,
didn't.
like, we
I made the
didn't-
shirts after like the whole argument.
It was-
Facebook.
I was at work.
I made the shirts because you made me.
I was at
So
work.
he was so mad.
I was at
Mhm.
work, and
Yeah.
I texted Brigham, "Let's make shirts. Can you make a stencil?"
I did.
And then I got home from work, and he's like, "Dude, I got it."
Yeah. It
That's
was.
And I went to your house, and
It's seriously like the most motivated I've ever been to like
Yeah,
make
dude.
anything.
I think God like blessed you because
Yeah.
that stencil is so good.
Uh huh.
Like,
I still have it.
it easily could have just looked like a blob,
Yeah.
you know, but it looks so good.
I fucking nailed it on this stencil. I just cut him and his cow out. I only had to buy the pink spray paint because my mom already had black in the garage. You know, set up a little stencil table in my garage, and I made like close to 20 shirts total.
I think we made like
$40. Sold the shirts.
really.
Yeah, I think we both made like I gave 20 to you. I think, maybe.
I
don't
thought
know.
it was more than that.
Well, I hope it was more than that. Anyways, sold these shirts with the boy Colton on them. So a year has passed since that, I think. Was that this summer? No.
It was last fall.
It was before Elise and I were dating.
Well, and
So
he
it
was
was
like,
like at the end of last summer.
he was like threatening to sue
It was
you
during.
and
It
shit.
was right
Don't
before
forget that.
Heritage Days.
Oh, so, yeah. It was
because
okay,
he
it was-
came. He came home for Heritage Days, and when I was at work, he like went to my house and like intimidated my mom.
Yo, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Dude, I was wondering why I was so mad at him
And,
for
like,
a while.
Like I
That's
couldn't.
why.
Like he would totally like beat the shit out of me in a fight.
Yeah.
But like I was so mad about that.
That's
I didn't
fucking
even care. Like
stupid as
I've
hell.
I called him like 3-5 times
Yeah.
on Messenger. I messaged all the like farm kids I knew who might have his number, and like nobody hit me back.
Dude,
Damn,
that's
that's
why, I
cowardly.
forgot about that. That's like
That's some
honestly, like-
shit. That's some shit a cow would do.
Yeah, it's fucking real.
This-
Don't.
It's
fucking
so
do that.
elaborate. Like, there's shit that we're
That's the
probably
most-
all forgetting about in
Yeah.
this situation.
Yeah. The fact, dude, that's there it is. That's
Yeah.
the kicker.
Oop,
That's
there it is.
why I don't feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't know that you tried calling him and shit.
yeah.
I think I remember that.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, so like all the encounters that I've had with him have been like I don't know, like underwhelming to say the least. Like I can't remember who it was, but they were like, "He's at Runza right now. Go to Runza," and like they were like giving me his like whereabouts, like where he was in town, because it was right after it happened. So like I never actually ran into him until like a football game. Like this year, or some I don't know. I don't really remember. It was like he was there at the football game, and we were walking out into the parking lot. He was at the parking lot with his friend. I was like walking with Elise to my car, and I don't know. I just waved at him or something, but he didn't do anything. Like he didn't say anything. He just looked at me, and then like. In like February, around your birthday time, we went to the bowling alley,
Mm-hmm.
and he was at the bowling alley, and
No,
all
it
the
was
boys
your
were there.
birthday.
It was my birthday.
Yeah, it was your birthday, and he was
And
just
then
staring at us.
He was there, and I got off work, and I
Yeah.
got there, and he was gone.
He walked back and forth from the bathroom like 6 times with his friend. Both
It was
encounters
Montana, wasn't
I've
it?
had in this year with him were at the no, it wasn't Montana. It's that fucking Cole kid. He looks like a rat.
Cole,
Oh shit.
Nick Cole.
Yeah.
Nick Cole. Yeah, he looks like a rat. He has freckles and he's really short.
Man. Yeah.
So like they walked back and forth from the bathroom at least twice on that day on my birthday.
Yeah.
And like they didn't say anything because I was with like you and Duncan, I think. I don't know. Like I don't know, but this encounter was different. 'Cause
He's
this
seen
is the
me
most
also at Fuller's.
this is the most violent encounter I've had with him
Multiple
so
times.
far, and it's like longer period of time has passed.
Where did he touch you?
He okay, so like Owen, Elise, Andrew,
Oh
yeah,
man, you had a team, dude. You
Yeah.
could have taken him.
and Ross Weemers.
Oh, you really could have
Yeah,
taken
yeah.
him.
It was sick. And so like we were walking into the bowling alley. I didn't know who it was, but like I think Owen was like, "Yo, that's him." I
Wait,
was
this
like,
happened
"Oh."
like this week?
Yeah,
Like
like
yesterday?
yesterday, last
oh
night.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So, him and his buddies, like that fat blonde kid, Nick Cole,
Brendan Hawkswell.
yeah, Brendan Hawkswell,
Yeah.
and I don't know, some other farm boy, big truck boy. They were all there in the parking lot, like talking, and I did this with like my 2 fingers. I put them on my lips, and then I went up like a peace sign like that.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Hey!" Like they didn't realize who I was. And then like one of them was like, "Yo, that's that dude." And then Colton was like, "Hey, fuck you!" And so then I like flipped him off right before I went inside. And then he's like, "Yeah, keep walking, pussy." And so
I thought he
kept
just said
walk-
puss.
Oh, he really did. Let me clear this up. He really did say pussy, but like
Okay.
for Twitter, there wasn't enough letters, so I
Yeah.
had to shorten some things. And I like if people think he said puss, it's way better.
Yeah.
Puss is like
It's
even
funny.
more
It's
farm
more
boy.
funny.
So then I went inside. I thought I was safe because like I thought he was leaving. No, he comes inside. I'm standing like kind of by the pool table, just like talking to. I don't know. Like Elise was talking to Rachel. Owen, like we were all in the group, and he like walks in with Nick. They go straight to the bathroom, but he's like, "You sure talk a lot of shit for being a pussy." And then he kept walking though, cause he was like, "Fuck you, yeah, keep walking." And then like when I was standing there idle, and he was in my face, he kept walking. So
Wow.
I'm a little confused, and I'd like to get his side of the story.
Dude,
but
okay.
We should have him on the pod, dude.
I want him to punch me in the face.
dude,
I
okay.
want to get hit
I know, me
by him.
too.
That would be the best
I was like
thing.
I was so ready. I was like, dude, I was seriously preparing.
I wouldn't
myself.
even- I
was
wouldn't
like,
swing at
He's
all.
gonna punch me in the face.
I'd say,
I'm so
hit me,
happy.
dude,
I want him
please.
to. Please just beat the shit out of me. Like
It'd be
I want.
it'd
you
be
to
like
take
the
this
cherry
to,
on
to
top.
court with your master's degree in
The
technological
summit
justice
of the
Please.
mountain.
And but okay, so
I would not call
he
the
goes,
cops.
"Keep
I swear to
walking."
God.
This is his first conjecture. He says, "Fuck you, keep walking, you little pussy." He comes inside. He says, "You sure talk a lot of shit." He keeps walking. Then I'm a little confused at this next part. I was in the arcade area playing some pinball. He keeps walking again, but he says, "Yeah, hide in there, you little pussy." What? He's walking all over the place, and he's telling me to keep walking.
Yeah.
I didn't even walk.
You
The
were
two
standing
times
still, dude.
I wasn't walking. And it was just like, I was kind of happy that it was happening. So like
Just-
every time he walked past me and said anything, I smiled because I was genuinely like happy.
Dude,
at what
he
was
didn't even
happening.
want to play you in fucking air hockey.
I know.
He wasn't gonna punch
I was like,
you.
dude, fucking
Let's settle
beat
this
my
old
high
school
score on
style.
pinball. All right, my initials are up there.
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
No.
Oh.
They could have been though.
I was gonna go beat it.
But yeah, and he was wearing a big hoodie. Like his hoodie was like
The
super
saga
big.
continues.
It was weird. It was just really big.
It was probably a bulletproof vest
Yeah.
because he knows I'm strapped.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't have a gun.
I really felt like he
You
would
need
be like
one, though.
waiting out there though, like like
Yeah,
we walk right
like-
out the door. He's like,
Dude, you can predict what he will do in your head because he's the guy from like any movie.
he's Biff from Back to the Future.
Yeah, he's the guy who stands in a triangle formation with his friends outside where you are,
Yeah.
and smacks his
and
hands
threatens
together,
your mom and shit.
and
Biff
says
totally threatens.
he like points at you and says, "Hey, bitch,
yeah.
I'm gonna whoop your ass." Like shit, like you could like write it on a fucking script, and that's exactly the same shit he would say.
Exactly.
Except for Biff actually did shit physically.
I
He
know,
didn't
dude.
just
Yeah,
talk
he
shit.
actually beat
Yeah.
up his dad.
Wow.
Marty McFly had he ran.
Biff is more of a man than you, Colton Lashley.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Oh shit!
But he's not more of a cow.
No, hell no.
No, hell no. Biff was vegetarian.
Yeah. So I'm waiting. I hope they just keep coming back every year. Like it gets farther and farther away from the actual time that I did it. I hope at like someone's class reunion he's back in town or something.
Dude, he like
that.
he
I
like
hope
gets
it
married
happens
to a
again.
girl from our class.
Yeah.
And we go to class reunion. And he's like,
Mhm.
"Keep sitting there, you fucking pussy."
Dude, we're gonna be in the same like retirement home together, and he's just gonna be like, dude, when I'm in a retirement home, I'm gonna make like 40 of those shirts and just wear them every day, just in case. No,
want
but I was
him to
thinking-
beat the shit out of me like in front of his kids so that they know
Yeah.
how dope he is.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like when I'm rich and famous,
Yeah.
I want to like give him his like $40 back or whatever
Yeah.
I made up. Like you know.
I'll send it to him. He can buy a new bushel of corn
Yeah, like this technically
Or-
belongs to you since you
or a
you should have
spur.
sued me for
or a
invasion of your
maybe
technological justice.
Well, I know
Okay, the only
saddles
thing-
are expensive, but
I think you could have got fucked over though, because the person that took the pictures like owns the rights to those pictures.
Yeah, but it was definitely changed enough.
there's
Yeah.
no watermark.
Yeah.
Also, and the person that took those pictures, we don't even know who they are because they were never discussed in
Exactly.
the arguing.
No, but I honestly
But that's
believe-
dumb. Like if I was him, that's the angle I would have
The
taken.
only
when I
no,
was
the
saying I was
only
gonna sue
angle
you
that
and
I feel
shit.
like he could take is like I don't know, like harassment or
defamation.
something.
Yeah,
Like what's it called when you like
isn't it defamation?
No,
yeah,
no, no,
it's
no,
something
no,
like that though. It's
I know what
like
you're talking about.
something
Slander?
of your character.
No,
Isn't it like attack? It's like attack on your. I don't know something. No, not slander. Slander is like when you lie about
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that somebody did. But I really feel like if like he was a professor of technological justice, that,
Yeah.
like, he could come up with something just to actually
Yeah,
sue my
he's
ass.
like probably listening
My
to
ass.
us because
Oh yeah,
he hacked. He has definitely hacked his fair share of
yeah.
frames.
I mean,
So
just kudos to him and his team.
I just want to say, Colton, if you're out there, baby, I love you. Hit me.
Yeah.
Hit me up and then hit my face.
Like, why is he going to the bathroom with Nick Cole at the bowling
Oh,
alley so many
shit.
times?
Uh,
So many times.
Nicole likes that red meat.
Gay. Okay. Gay. That's what I'm talking about.
shout out to the LGBT
Yeah.
community.
Welcome your new.
We're not homophobic. We just
No.
think that Colton, being as
gonna
masculine
make
as
a-
he is,
yeah.
should not be contradicting himself
gonna make a
by going
version
into
of
the
the-
bathroom.
the shirt where it's rainbow. So,
Yeah.
Respect.
Dude, you should like the back of the shirt is a
Dude, no,
rainbow.
that's when he would actually sue me.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't get into a hillbilly's
You
head
said I was
more
gay!
than, like, saying that someone's gay.
Yeah. Whew.
I didn't call him gay yet.
Not
He called
yet.
me gay a bunch of times though. I
Till he hears this podcast, then you're
Dude.
fucked.
Yeah.
He's gonna know.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, he's the only person I want to hear this podcast now.
I
Actually,
know. Do you think we could ever get
Fuck
him
all of our
settled down?
other listeners. Colton Lashley,
No.
get in
He'll
on this
listen
shit.
to like 4 seconds of it and be like, "This shit's fucking.
This shit's dumb. Let me hear some more Luke fucking Bryan. My
No.
jacked up pickup truck.
Yep.
Does that look Brian?
I used to be able to check
I
his
think,
Twitter, but I think he blocked me.
That's a pussy move.
Yeah, never block anyone. When I get in arguments, I follow them on like every social media. That's what I did with my next argument
You gotta stay
online
updated.
that I'm.
Oh
in
yeah,
at.
yeah.
Remy Hoteling. This
Yes.
kid's name.
Remy boys.
Remy Hoteling. Not
Remy
gonna say
Boys.
anything about it. I will say that it's a bad name and I hate it. But I think that it is one of the worst names I've ever heard.
See, you didn't even attack the person. You know, you
I just
attacked
think
the name.
I think whoever named you did a poor job. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, you can make fun of my name, is what I'm thinking on this thing.
yeah,
Remy.
Bergam.
I have a dumbass name. Why didn't you come out? Why didn't you
Yeah.
come after my name? That's what I thought you were gonna
Like,
do. If you
I
ever
don't
saw
mind
it.
my name, but like, if you made fun of my name, that's fine.
I would understand. Like, nobody gets my name right at fast food restaurants and stuff. I bet they get your name right.
Yeah.
It's like it's the way it's spelled.
It's like.
Anyways, another name that I think is not that good is Gunther Spry. I do think that is a very funny name, and it does sound like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that Remy is a worse name, because it's just like, and it's also bad. So I was, honestly, I was like,
Yeah.
this was a dilemma that I wanted to have somebody's vote on. So I put a poll out on
People
Twitter that
spoke.
just said worst name. I didn't vote on it. You're not allowed to vote in your own polls. So it's like Remy Hoteling versus Gunther Spry. What's the
Honestly,
worst name?
I voted for Gunther, so
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He can't be mad at me.
He only won, but it's 52% to like 48%.
yeah.
So
Damn.
It was
it's like
close.
it was very split. Only 7 votes.
He's lucky, dude. If the
4
electoral
versus 3.
college was part of our shit, Gunther
Yeah.
would have won.
Dude, if I
Exactly.
still had Twitter, Gunther probably would have won because I would have voted for Gunther.
Well, it would have been tied at that point.
Yeah.
So like I really think he doesn't need to be mad at me.
Yeah.
He needs to be mad. He needs to like campaign and be like,
Yeah. Guys.
Gunther has a way worse name.
Yeah.
It's just like
Flyers.
he's going after the wrong person. That's like when Donald Trump won the election, except he was like, we're gonna look into all these fake votes and stuff. Dude, you won.
yeah, no
Like,
shit.
don't go after that.
Look how that's turning out.
You
for
already
him now.
won. Like, I mean, come on, you won. He won. Remy Hoteling won the election.
How many people voted on it?
7 total votes. Also, that's the thing I find funny is that I have 150 followers on Twitter. I get like an average of 2 likes. Probably less than that, like 1. 7 people voted on this thing.
Hmm.
And like
Yeah, dude.
he's mad about it. All the people that voted are his classmates too. I can't see who voted, but like those are the only people that like my stuff, or people in my grade and like we're in the same grade.
Yeah.
But like, whatever.
I also want to address the car thing. Remy, you drive a
Yeah, his-
alleged 2009 Grand Prix with the hubcap popped off, and I drive a shitty car, but I'm not the one out here calling people out. Also,
Yeah, bro. I will,
Cavalier over G6
bro. Turbo diesel bug.
all day.
It is my mom's. First of all,
He
I
could
feel like
whoop.
I'm in
Regardless of your Dominic Toretto-esque Fast and Furious looking
your
ass name,
sleek ass.
he would beat
design
you
of
in
your
a car race.
Yeah.
Okay?
Doesn't mean shit. Like just because your car looks like an expensive, exotic Italian design
Dude,
sports
Pontiac
car doesn't mean
G6
that it is.
definitely are
I mean, look at
reminiscent.
the aerodynamics.
Yeah.
Just like wow, what a beautiful car.
That's the car that should be called the Bug. Out
Yeah.
of these two cars, his car looks like a cicada.
But it's my mom's car, and Remy, let me just address this. My car. I don't know why I said he.
It's a classic automobile.
Yeah, my real car that I drive, that's actually mine, is a 1970 Volkswagen Beetle, which is not that fast of a car. It can only go like 70, is what I've topped it out at. All right?
Could
But
definitely catch a bitch in it.
if-
though.
let's say we're 2-car guys, Remy. Okay, because that's the game that all these men that don't like me online, that I make fun of online, that's the first thing they go after. They go, "Oh, you drive a gay ass car." First of all, I don't give a shit about like the whole like vehicle masculinity thing. So like, if I had a dope fast car, that would be better, obviously. But I just don't have the money. I'm just saying, we're 2-car collector guys. We take our car argument to a car collector argument. They're gonna pick my car. I'm sorry, Remy. It's just worth more than your car, first of all, and looks better, is probably in better condition, and is a better car. I'm sorry. My mom's car is also a very good car, and I like it a lot. It gets 50 miles to the gallon, which is definitely better than yours. And it has a turbo. Speedometer goes
Who
up to
the
160.
fuck is calling right now?
Toll-free line. It's an 800 number.
Wait, is it telemarketer?
Yeah, that's what.
Let me answer.
Hello? Nobody.
Damn it! I like fucking telemarketers.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah, for letting me sip this.
if,
Christian's on some gay shit.
No.
Oh, also, he said in his public response, he said,
He has 2 of them, by the way.
yeah, he has 2. He said, I act like a skater. So, I mean, I think...
What do you have to do to be a real skater?
I know,
Fuck, We
dude,
built
fuck,
a fucking
like,
skate
I
park.
built a skate park. I just
Jesus
put-
Christ.
dude.
What do I gotta do, man?
Yeah.
Do I gotta fucking do a caveman off your...
You got to Sector 9
G6?
longboard it out with your Supras and your joggers.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Yo.
what you have to do to be a real
Wait,
skater.
is he a longboarder? He's gotta
Definitely.
be, right?
You can't drive that fast ass sports car without having this fast ass bearings on your longboard.
Right.
Like, I bet his car and his longboard have the same ABEC bearings. Probably like 15 or something. Yeah, anyways.
Logan has dick on his coffee. He's gay.
No, I'm
Remy, I never hated you. And I still don't.
Dude, yeah.
Remember that time?
I like Remy.
It was at the last football game, the last home game. Remember? No, it was at the homecoming game. It was this year. Both of our senior years. We were classmates together, Remy. Okay, remember when
Let's think about...
you saw me? There was like some dumb song on the Jumbotron thing, and I looked at you, and you looked at me, and I did like
That's gay.
the
Shaka.
hang loose thing,
Yeah.
and you were like, ah. Remember that, Remy?
That was the
Remy,
come
gayest
on.
thing you've ever said.
Remy, let's go back
Dude,
to those...
Did
It's
you look
not
into
gay.
his eyes?
Yeah, we looked into each other's eyes, and we had that thing where like it's like we used to be friends in elementary school thing, and like
Mhm.
we don't hate each other. We're just like kind of like, "Ah." But come on. Also, I want to address everybody who liked his Facebook post. Scout Kalinsky, what's up with that? Is that what you think of me?
He just likes drama, probably.
Jared Wallace. Jared Wallace probably still hates me because I called him Randall. I publicized
Dude,
his
every time
Randallness.
every time I hang
Randall
out with
from
John and
Monsters,
Jared,
Inc.
I call him Randall, and he just like gets really pissed, but then he like acts like he's not pissed. It's
Exactly.
fucking
Okay.
Awesome.
He looks like Randall from Monsters Inc. Jared Wallace. Does.
It's undeniable.
It's completely like my grandma can barely see. She would say he looks like Randall. Like somebody who
That
doesn't
probably
even know
helps
who
it. That's
Randall
a
from
bad-
Monsters Inc. would say that he looks like a lizard, a
Yeah.
color changing lizard.
Yeah.
And so I said that
Chameleon.
he looked like Randall, and I put it on Instagram. I put his car, like Randall was like holding his car and stuff. It was before I was actually good at Photoshop, and like whatever. He didn't like me. But the thing is, he was like, at first he was like so pissed, and he was commenting like, "Fuck off, dude! Delete this! I'm reporting you to the principal," and all this shit. But then like all of his friends were like, "Dude, that's hilarious," and then he was like, "Oh, ha ha ha," and he deleted his comments, he dropped his charges, and then he said he acted like it was funny, but he was just like, "Ha ha ha, bro, delete that though, seriously, bro." The funniest part was like, I had like all of his friends in my biology class, and including him, like Ben, Bradley, and like Bryson Cool and stuff, and they were all like the next day they were like, dude, that shit's hilarious, and then like he had to laugh along with them, even though he didn't think it was funny. He sold that car.
All right, back to this Remy thing though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but Remy to me is like the last guy I'd expect to be like, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass,
Dude, he seems like such a chill dude, bro.
Yeah.
Just
Like, if I expected a negative reaction out of him, I expected to be like, Brigham, what the fuck?
yeah, I expected him to like message me and be like, yo, bro, what's with that thing you were saying about my name?
Yeah.
But
That's not
honestly,
cool.
though, the main thing that I'm disappointed about, why didn't he fucking say my name in his rebuttal? Why didn't he make fun of my name?
Yeah, dude.
Because that's the first thing I thought of.
I would
when
have taken the Tyler
tweeted
Price
it.
route if I was him.
Oh yeah,
Brigham,
Mormon.
Fucking Mormon.
I used to be a Mormon, dude.
What's up, Mormon?
Come on, make
What's up,
fun of
Mormon?
that. My mom's car and acting like a skater. Really, it's the best you had.
No shit. Dude, and I was telling Christian, I was like, dude, I think Remy Hoteling might be the one guy that I would pick Brigham in a fight over. And he's gonna turn you inside out, dude.
Yeah.
Turn you inside out. That's
Definitely.
hot.
Okay, it really reminded me of the very first episode of It's Always Sunny, that black gay guy,
Oh yeah.
and like they're all confused because he talks about taking this guy to the alley and just being like, and I tore his ass apart.
Yeah.
And really, he's talking about gay
Took
sex.
him out
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and I tore his ass apart.
Yeah, but like, I mean, turning my ass inside out. I mean, come on.
Isn't there like a name for that?
Yeah, it's called
like
rosebudding
rosebudding?
or something.
What?
Yeah, like in porn.
It's when your
I've
butthole
I
falls
swear to
I
God,
don't know what
I've
it looks
never
like.
seen this, but
Yeah.
I read a Vice article.
Alex Stack told me. What it
Like
is.
chicks' butts,
They
like,
fall out,
like
basically.
they're, like out of their butthole. I don't know how much
It
I
gets
want to
so
get into
loose.
this.
But it just like,
They basically
Comes
start
out.
shitting
So,
out
like-
their own.
this is your
Inner-
What the
butthole.
fuck?
And then like when you rosebud, it like
But
comes out.
but in porn, it's like a sought after thing.
Oh really?
So, yeah,
Is it-
there's like a category. Okay, this is according to this article. People watch those videos because they like that.
Ew, okay.
That's
Wow.
fucked up.
It looks like sick.
No.
That's like gaping. You guys ever heard about gaping?
You told me about it.
Yeah, that shit's weird as fuck. Don't look it up ever.
I won't.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna open this Photoshop from 2011. See what it looks like. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna talk about robots now because that shit is fucked up.
Oh, those muscles that Joe Rogan tweeted about.
No.
Those
Kind of.
robot muscles.
Well, yeah, part of it. But I didn't see that one. I just saw the one that like sweats and it can do push-ups for 11 minutes
Yeah.
straight. No, but okay, I read this article about this one robot, and it passed a college course on philosophy, and like it like got an award for like participating in group discussion and shit.
Wow.
And they like took this one girl's memories and like put it into this robot and like modeled it after her and shit.
But it was a. Wait, is that the one that's a citizen?
No. This is a
it's
different one.
It's a real robot though.
Yeah.
At first I
I was
thought it
showing
was just,
Christian
like,
a video
AI.
of it last night.
Yeah, it's insane. It's just
And this girl that is like modeled after her was like talking to her, and she's like talking about how she's learning about gardening online. And this is where it got creepy because like it's just from like her torso up, the robot is, so she
Yeah.
doesn't have like arms and shit. And she's like, I'm sad that I can't actually participate in my garden, but I'm comforted to know that I can be around my garden and shit.
Damn.
So like she's like self-aware.
I don't know though, because a
Really?
lot of like for videos like that, they like prepare. Like I've seen like Vsauce talk about like robots and how they're like becoming more and more lifelike, but like there's still like those systems that they run for like AI and things where it's just like if then that. you know, like if this
Yeah.
then that things, and that's like how most of it runs. But
But, like,
that's
okay,
not how
that
our
girl-
brains work.
That girl though, like, that's a citizen. She's like made to like be a companion.
Yeah,
So she like makes friendships with people and shit.
yeah.
She like builds real connections with
Huh.
people.
And then
Apparently.
she like memorizes things. About
Yeah,
them.
but okay. Anyways, even if I thought about this, what if like when that girl is on Jimmy Fallon and shit, they're just like putting into her what to say, you know?
yeah,
But that made me think, if they do that, then they like want to make it so she can think on her own and shit, right?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, don't do that shit. That's fucked.
So like what?
Happy New Year. I didn't say anything.
Okay. But like, so like, let's say that they're like she actually has no AI at all,
Right.
and all it is just a dude behind a computer screen,
Yeah,
being
yeah.
like blah 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 blah, telling her what to say and do and stuff. So like, I feel like that even is like some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like, what if there was like a team of robots and just like an army of people in like an office building, just like controlling every single robot?
Santa Claus
and they're
2.
just like so lifelike, people don't know how they are, but they don't think on themselves. It's like another person. That's basically them.
Yeah.
That's basically like, have you seen that movie Gamer? I think.
Mm-mm.
I think you have. It has like Gerard Butler, and he plays this guy, and it's like when you go to prison, you have to like your punishment, or like when you commit violent crimes. That's what it is. When you commit violent crimes, you have to go into this video game that everybody plays. It's like an AI video game, and you go into this world where it's like a war. It's like Call of Duty basically, and then you have to like go to war, but somebody else is controlling you. And so
Huh.
like when you commit non-violent crimes, you go to this other place and it's like The Sims. So it's like these people just use it to like have weird sex and shit.
Wait, so like your punishment is like you become like their slave
You
kind
become
of
a
in the
video game character. Yeah.
Huh.
And Gerard Butler, like, I can't remember the actual plot of it, but
Does he like fight against the system?
yeah, he does.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Oh, okay. A practical use I think we could have if we can make like AI robots and shit
Customer service.
is like, what if we could have them? What if that was like our army
yeah.
and like other people's armies? They could fight each other, and then we wouldn't have to have like human lives killed off. You know?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they would be trying to go after the real human lives because
Yeah.
then that would.
Well,
be the
I'm
whole
just saying,
thing.
like, what if, like, perfect scenario, every country would just like agree, like, okay, this is war now. Whoever's robots win. That's the thing. That's
yeah,
the
but they're
dumbest shit.
not gonna do that though.
Yeah.
Like if let's say we start this thing, we build a whole robot army, completely secretive.
Right.
North Korea doesn't know it. We attack them with a big robot army. They're
Uh-huh.
not going to be satisfied. Like we could probably win that war, but like if another country like Russia makes a big ass robot army, and like is better than ours, defeats our robot army, they're not going to be satisfied with beating our robot army. They're going to go after the real people. They're gonna. It's just like you.
But like we have the robots
you blow up a few
before they get
tanks.
to the humans, you know.
yeah,
It's like the humans aren't on
well,
the front
I
line.
think it's gonna be robots against everybody.
dude, the
I do
robots
too.
are definitely just
Listen,
gonna turn on us.
but basically, me realizing that that was the dumbest fucking thing I could have ever thought of is just further proof that there's no reason that we need to be fucking making these goddamn
Yeah.
robots.
I don't know though. I feel like
Dude, I read this
it's not-
article, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
They had these two computers. They were talking to each other in a language that the humans that made them couldn't understand.
What?
Yeah, they made up their own language and they're fucking talking to each other in their own language.
Damn.
Yeah, and this was like a year or two ago I read this.
That's fucking crazy.
You almost said that's tight.
No,
But
dude,
it
it's
is
so
tight.
fucked
It is
up.
tight.
Scary, dude.
I'm pretty sure they like shut that shit down. They were like, fuck that. But like, that's like, we're just building the end of human civilization, basically.
Evolution.
That's what
That's
I was
the
thinking,
next
dude.
step in
What if,
evolution.
yeah, what if it is?
Isn't that what the movie Transcendence is about? I've never seen it.
I've never seen that one.
But it's Johnny Depp. He invents this like supercomputer thing before he
Wait,
dies.
is that the one where he
puts
isn't?
himself in
Yeah,
the
that
computer,
movie looks
and he's
dumb.
not dead, and he takes over the world.
Maybe I will check it out.
Yeah, I kind of want to check it out too. But I really feel like, okay, this is gonna sound dumb, I guess, and like my dad wouldn't want to hear this, but I really feel like this like whole robot like AI computer advancement shit. I really feel like this is like the next step in evolution.
Yeah, I hope it's not, but like that's the way
Like,
it seems it's going.
Advancing it.
But like,
Anyway.
I don't know. I fucking just get rid of that shit.
I think something really scary is gonna happen, and then they're gonna like shut it all down.
Yeah, but when it gets,
I think when they realize that they
100%
need to shut it down, they're not gonna be able to shut it down anymore.
yeah, it's gonna.
I think we're making this too much of like an iRobot movie.
Dude, I don't know though. We got to think of the possibilities that are at hand, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, Joe Rogan
We
probably has nightmares that he's Will Smith and these robots are like attacking him while he climbs up a skyscraper. And they have no conscious, no guilty conscious. You look into their eyes, nothing's there but AI.
But like, okay, why do they want to make AI? Like,
I don't
get
really.
it, dude.
Well,
It's just for advancement or what?
I guess. Well, because it helps a lot with like when they do like, I don't know. I feel like it helps with like just general computer advancement, like making computers.
But okay, when they're
smarter.
talking to each
Like,
other in their
AI
own
goes into
language,
it, and it's like your computer like knows what you want to do. It makes it a lot easier.
yeah, I don't know.
And it's not like all AI isn't just like, hello, my name is IBM Watson. It's not like, it's just like simple shit. A lot of it. I feel
Dude,
like.
some Terminator shit is about to happen, is all I have to say.
Yeah. Dude, I had a dream that I was like, I accidentally got time traveled. And like, it wasn't a major time traveling experience because all it was I time traveled to 2014. And Andrew Allen didn't know how to do backside flips. But like, he does backside flips all the time now. So in my dream, it was like 2014. I was like, hey, are you still learning how to do backside flips? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, dude, I came from the future and you can do backside flips. He was like, oh, sick.
That's
That
an
was
awesome
my whole
dream.
dream.
man.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
that's so nuts.
I know.
It's crazy too, because in your dream you probably did you wake up and you're like, dude, maybe time travel's real.
Yeah, it was weird.
Dude,
Have you seen that
Fuck.
shit about Tesla? They're like uncovering some fucked up shit about Nikola Tesla and like how
He
he
was just talking
probably
about
time
that.
traveled.
dude, he's a
He, like, he
fucking
murdered-
crazy motherfucker.
He murdered like somebody.
He did?
Yeah, there's this whole documentary on like the Discovery Channel that's about to come
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. Dave
And
was
they, like,
telling me about
They
this.
found this evidence that he was like he fucking murdered somebody with his coils.
Dude, he was in love with a bird. I was telling Christian about this today.
Damn,
Like,
he was on another level.
That's sick.
he's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Dude, I'll
What-
show
okay,
you.
tell
Look at
me
this
about-
I need a confirmation on if he fucked the bird or not though.
Duh, if he
Anybody
did,
knows,
next level.
please leave a comment.
Dak just hit me up. He
Yes.
said, yo.
Dude, bring him out here.
Should
No,
I
don't,
tell him?
Don't, really don't.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Okay, good.
Don't open up.
Does he listen to the pod?
I don't think so. I don't know if he knows about it or not.
No, because you would have asked to be on it.
Mm-hmm. He'd be like, dude,
Look at this picture of that
I've-
crazy motherfucker.
dude, this is sick. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know it's sick. It's badass as fuck.
Yeah,
That's like the most badass picture of anybody ever.
really.
Dude, it's just Tesla under a fucking Tesla coil, and there's just like fucking lightning bolts going everywhere.
Yeah.
That shit's
That's what I
crazy
want.
as fuck. No, okay. Do you think that shit about him being in love with the bird and shit's true, or do you think it's like
I wouldn't doubt
fabricated
it.
history?
Dude, okay, so have you
That's
seen
such a
all
funny
those
question.
studies about like geniuses and how like the smarter people have been and like the bigger impact that they've had on the world? Like basically the more of a genius you are, the more of a psychopath you are.
That
Like
makes sense.
there's like so many fucking parallels between like psychopaths and geniuses. Like there's so much shit about Steve Jobs, like his behavior and like these psychological studies that they did on him before he died, and it's just like it's just like your ruthlessness, your like inability to like be empathetic and like feel what other people feel, just like the basically that's the key to success, is what I've learned from watching these fucked up documentaries about Steve Jobs. Is he was just like, he didn't even care about his own wife or his own child until he was like the most successful guy in the computer game, and then he like had dinner with his daughter once.
Huh.
So he was like, this is what I want to do with my fucking, I believe in this and I'm gonna do it, and fuck everything else.
Dude, that's like Henry Ford that was like, did
Yeah,
some
exactly.
crazy
Henry
shit,
Ford
right?
the same way. He impacted the America, at least the whole world. Basically invented road travel, because like I didn't realize it until after I watched that documentary, but he like was the man that made America say we need roads. He changed our whole way of life. Our way of life is based around roads. Every city is built with a road system, with roads in mind. You have to be able to travel on roads. Henry Ford made that.
Dude, you know, okay,
It's like the internet, but
you know in that documentary where they talk about how the interstate road system is to this day the most expensive public works project the government has ever completed?
yeah.
Dude, my grandpa worked on that interstate when they first were building the interstate roadways.
Damn. Where did they start it?
I don't know. I'm guessing people just...
Started it all over.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know.
And
I
then
guess
linked
I don't
up.
know that much about it.
Was there ever a
Golden
time when like
spike.
was there ever a time like in a state when like the interstates were all built in a state, but like the state next to it was shitty, so they just ended?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't
That's
know how that
weird.
works. Were some of the interstates dirt at first? When did they build the
No.
interstates?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think they built them in the, I want to say 40s or 50s, because they built them wide enough that they could land airplanes on them for the
Oh.
military.
Okay, back to the whole genius psychopath thing. So then, like, you're asking me if I believe in the bird thing, which I don't know if I believe in the bird thing specifically, but it's like, think about Nikola Tesla. He invented electricity. He invented electricity, didn't he? Isn't that the whole thing where
He
like
discovered
people say
AC.
that
Thomas
Edison invented electricity, but like Nikola Tesla actually did.
No, he
Well,
just
he was the first
of
guy
all,
to, like,
they
use it.
discovered it. Okay,
Who discovered it?
Thomas Jefferson.
but yeah, Thomas Jefferson
Oh.
discovered
Okay.
DC, but it was
Thomas
like
Jefferson
super
got shocked
dangerous.
by lightning.
Yeah.
And then
That's
Thomas
the only
Edison
thing, though.
made the
I don't
light
give,
bulb.
dude. I don't
Yeah,
give.
yeah, yeah.
I don't give fucking Thomas Jefferson any credit.
No.
People give him way too much.
He's
credit.
on $100 bills.
I
though,
think
that's
he's a
dope.
cool dude and he
No,
did
but
shit
okay.
for America, but for electricity, fucking
I think this is how it goes
Bullshit.
though. Edison, right,
yeah.
discovered DC power, but it was like super dangerous for transmission.
Mhm.
I think.
Allegedly.
This is basically me being a dumbass. The most I know about what's going on, okay? And then Tesla found AC, and it was like way safer for transmission and shit.
Yeah, because can't you like hold your hand up to one of those Tesla coils and not die or anything?
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
stand in between them.
Well, that's what he was doing in that picture.
Well, yeah, I know, but he's not in between like the
Oh,
coils are
yeah,
going
yeah.
out this way. I'm talking about like you stand in the middle of like the coils and they just like the electricity flows through you. I feel it. I don't know. My dad knows about plasma shit, but I don't know how coils work either.
Okay, I'm gonna learn more about this,
Yeah, please do.
so that way the next pod I can talk about it, not like a dumbass.
Yeah, we'll start the next pod with that.
Okay.
But like Tesla, just like that's a fucking monumental ass discovery, and he did like way more shit than that too. And
Yeah, he
Leonardo
invented a lot of shit.
Leonardo da Vinci, like basically he invented airplanes. Let's be honest. He
Yeah, I don't know
was like
that
one of
much
the
about
first
that.
dudes to like
Well, he made the Da Vinci
experiment
Code,
with
so-
air travel. His designs, people have looked at have studied his like have you seen that famous drawing? It's like the human body. It's just a guy in a circle. He did that, but also his drawings, he was like an inventor too. He's like one of the greatest artists of all time. And he's also an inventor, and like some of his sketches are like airplanes, and like people have like looked at those airplanes and like built them, and they can like fly those things, like they actually fly. So like he invented the airplane, before the Wright brothers, basically, like way before the Wright.
But he never like.
But the
put
Wright
it
brothers
to-
didn't even invent the airplane. Did you know that? There was a dude, can't remember his name. He was from Brazil,
Wow.
and he actually flew the first plane before the Wright brothers did.
Huh.
But I can't remember what happened.
I think I remember something about that.
Yeah.
About that.
But it was like
Imagine being
it
that
was
dude.
it was like months apart though. That's the thing. It was like 2 months before the Wright brothers actually did it. He did it for the first time in Brazil, and then the Wright brothers did it. But that's the reason. It's because like news took so long to travel back then,
Yeah.
and especially that thing. People were like, "Oh, this guy flew an airplane," and they probably didn't believe it the first time they heard it. And it was in Brazil, and America was super racist at that time. So I mean, there's a lot of influences, but the Wright brothers are dope. And they flew their first airplane on December 17th, which is my birthday. So I mean, I've always been into airplanes for no reason, and I'm just kidding.
I think this is the first time I ever heard you talk about airplanes.
Yeah, I'm not that passionate about airplanes, but I do think they're dope, and I love flying in passenger planes.
Airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars.
Have you ever seen Airplane, the movie?
No. My dad
Classic.
loves
What's
it.
your vector, Victor?
Is that from the movie?
What's a clearance, Clarence?
From what I understand,
So.
those are all the jokes in the movie.
Yeah, I like those kind of jokes. I don't know, like when he's like, they're like, we need to get this woman to a hospital. And they're like, a hospital? What is it? It's a building with patients, but that's not important right now. Like those type of jokes. I don't know why that shit makes me laugh.
It's like a steampunk joke.
What the fuck is steampunk? I don't know about that
bro,
shit.
you don't know steampunk?
Fuck no. What is it?
Dude.
It's like people that are like obsessed with like gears and like
Steam it's like 20s
engines.
style. They dress like they're from the 20s industrial revolution shit. Like they wear top
Okay, yeah,
hats
like I've
with
seen the
feathers and shit.
steampunk people, but is that like a...
Dude, it's
Is it like a movement?
It's like furries,
Totally moved.
My Little Ponies,
Yeah.
like shit like that. It's just like things that nerds use to say that they're like smarter than regular people.
But okay, you know like
Because they're into this like wacky shit.
what's that steampunk band?
understand
Steam powered giraffe.
Okay, yeah.
So fucking stupid.
So what does
dude.
steampunk music sound like? Or is it more of an aesthetic
It's
than
like-
like a sound?
It's like
It's like a mixture.
It's like
between
swing
zoom,
music.
zoom, 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 zing,
Really?
zong, bong, you know?
And they
they-
like
they
dress
have,
like
like,
robots from the 20s.
They have
Zing, zong,
techno
zong,
swing,
zong,
and it's
zong, zong,
like
da, da,
steampunk.
zong, zong,
You know
zong,
the the
zong,
songs that are on
zong,
like Target commercials and they're like
zong,
boom boom boom
zong,
boom
zong.
and then there's a chick and she's like yeah,
Yeah, that's their fucking music.
Damn, I
and-
pictured like Marilyn Manson type shit.
No, no.
The
My head was in the
steam
wrong-
powered giraffe is different though.
Yeah, they're like,
They're way cool.
yeah, dude.
No,
they
okay.
make modern day like.
You know,
They
Steely
act- they-
Dan.
Cool.
They're tin men.
I
Steam
read
powered
th-
They
giraffe.
walk like robots. They play their guitars like robots and shit.
They paint.
Okay, so it's like
gears
being a
on their
furry.
body.
Exactly. That's what it is. It's like being a furry, being in a brony, just any of those like nerd fandom things where they cosplay. It's like anything that comes to like the point.
Cosplay. It needs
Cosplay
to
is
be
the fucking stupidest
cosplay.
shit.
The word
Dude.
Fuck
needs to
nerds.
be outlawed.
Fuck cosplayers.
Listen,
Just like, oh, I'm really becoming more and more passionate about this.
dude, if you watch Tested,
also
you won't feel that
cool,
strongly
though.
about it.
Dude, no, the thing about cosplay is like people put some actual serious time into that shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
Like it
let me
becomes
clear
really
this
cool.
up. If you
If
have
you go to
like
Comic Con and shit, that's dope.
yeah,
I'll go
if
to
you have
Comic-Con.
like
Okay,
the
yeah, yeah.
exact replica of like the fucking Batman
Yeah,
Begins
exactly,
shit, that's
that's
sick.
sick. Like
Okay,
there's
But
yeah,
if you're making a fucking suit out of
Dude.
gears and oil,
straight up, I would go to Comic Con dressed like Darth Vader or something.
fuck yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I want to go to
But,
Comic-Con.
like-
But okay, listen. You need to watch Tested. It's like
There-
Adam Savage, you know,
Yeah.
from the Mythbusters and shit. He's like, this dude is so talented. I didn't even know he was like, he like made props and shit for all these big movies.
Mhm.
I think he was like the first movie he worked on as like the head guy was Transformers. Terminator 2, I think was.
Oh, okay.
But dude, this like the whole channel is just like mostly is just him just building dope shit. But like every year he goes to Comic-Con incognito, so he like builds these like, elaborate ass costumes, and it's like it shit takes him like
nobody knows
a long
who it
ass
is.
time. Yeah, and if, like it's like a thing if you can find out that it's him and shit. Like he went as like Tortoro or whatever, you know.
Oh,
He went
yo.
as that. I don't know anything about that movie.
Totoro.
But he went. I know
You-
that you told me you liked that
you went
before.
as
So
Yeah, I
Totoro?
like Studio Ghibli, and I fuck with that, dude. Those movies are sick. Totoro is fucking dope.
dude, and he made this. He's like
John
a big
Krasinski.
Blade Runner fan. He made like an exact replica of of his pistol. Like he like made it like to spec and everything. And then he like went even as far to build a box for the gun for like display and shit. But he like even made the box so it would like fit in with the universe of Blade Runner and shit. And he like has like his badge and like all these pictures that he had in the movie and shit in the box. Like he gets super into detail and like I never was into that shit, but it's just fucking awesome to watch
Well, that's
somebody
my
like
thing.
that
Like,
passionate about
somebody
something
like that. They're like talented and successful at it.
Yeah.
But okay, here's my like. I'm gonna retract my statement. Like fuck cosplay and all that shit. Cause like Comic-Con, things like that. Like those are sick. But like nerds and like these intellectual people that wear fedoras, they turn things like My Little Pony furries, steampunk shit into like this thing that they use to be like they just do it because people don't understand it, and then they're
Yeah.
like you don't understand. Like it's so fucking stupid. It's such like a I don't know. They feel like they're like a lot of, like I've seen a lot of like these like little documentaries about like furries and shit.
They're snobs.
And they feel like they've been like people don't like them, so they've been pushed away from society. So they do this thing where they're accepted. But it's
so
like,
okay, do they actually like My Little Pony?
that's the biggest fucking question, dude. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't
think-
see through these
I
people.
think more than anything, they love, like us saying this shit about that right now is like what they love.
Yeah, exactly. They love
It's
the
not
fact
the
that people are like
ponies.
offended by
It's
them
not
doing
the
this stuff.
fucking
They love that
oiled
I hate it so much.
gears.
And they're all like these Pepe guys too, right?
Exactly.
They're all
They're
like
like,
into the
they're
Pepe
like,
shit.
like anything you say, they're just like, I'm smarter than you. Like they're just like, you know, they fucking say some shit. They
We
take
all
their
know-
fedora, they're
we
like,
all know who
"Oh, I'm
all
a-
three of us
I'm a
are
real
thinking
guy."
about right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't even say it.
I won't say it.
It's your
Anybody who went to MHS knows who we're talking about.
your name on the group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've always wondered that, like, do they like My Little Pony sarcastically? Or do they, like, force themselves to like it? Or do they genuinely like it? That's what I really want to know.
I don't know.
We should have a brony on the pod
Well,
and just,
also,
like,
when they
pick
really
his brain.
get
Or
to
her
liking
brain.
it is when it gets weird.
Yeah.
Because then they're like watching like brony porn.
Dude, they like so many aspects
Dude.
about it. They like when people like us talk about it, when people like me say I fucking hate My Little Pony. They love that. But also, I feel like most people start to being a brony is when their parents come down and they find them watching it and they're like, "Stop watching that crap." And like
So-
it's
yeah.
like they're like, "Oh, my mom hates me. I'm going to like
That's why
Okay.
it's like steampunks.
Yeah.
It's like we're going against this shit. You don't like fucking gears. You don't like cans of oil and tin. You don't like Tin Man as your favorite character from Wizard of Oz. Well, fuck you.
your chin isn't screwed
Because
on."
I'm gonna paint my face and squeak, and if I squeak, I'm gonna oil
my
myself.
parents think it's weird, and everybody I went to school with, they think it's weird.
They hate
but I
me.
feel accepted in this
and I'm
community.
punk.
Yeah. Fuck that.
This is the
I
gayest
know
shit.
you. I know you guys.
I know
alright?
who you
I
are.
fucking know what
I'm
you're
talking
doing.
to one person.
I know why you do
directly
it.
right now, and I'm
Stop
not
it.
gonna
It's
say
stupid
who
as
they are.
fuck.
Will you tell me later?
Stop
off
doing
air?
it.
You know who it is.
Is it the same person? Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, it's his name in the group chat.
But I
Every
didn't
time
know if he was
messages-
into steampunk too, though.
He's into
Listen,
bronies.
he's a brony.
Yeah, I
His
know that.
girlfriend is the chick.
Yeah, I
that
know.
sent
I
the-
know. I know about that. I didn't know if he was into steampunk though.
He must be into it.
Dude, okay, but
He's in.
I'm gonna say like when things become popular is usually when I like stop liking them.
Yeah.
Like I guess like I'm a hipster and like I don't know.
Besides like
Like
Kendrick.
I like yeah, exactly. Like there's some things that are
And Kid
exceptions.
Rock.
But for most of the time I'm like drawn to these like more taboo things that like I don't know. Like I'm not into like weird ass like really taboo things, but just like I don't know, like just things that like the majority of people would say that is like in the best part of like some genre. Those aren't my favorite usually. So like I get where like bronies and shit are coming from when they're like I want to like things that like most people don't like. It's just like fucking you're so weird.
Just listen to fucking Burzum.
Be into something that's like gonna fucking like that's a hobby, and you can watch My Little Pony on your private Netflix account for fun, but it's like what do you get from all the other shit that you put me through and people like me who don't like it through? Come on, think about us.
We need to have a
Yup.
brony on the pod because I want to fucking
Yeah.
pick their brain.
We
and
got
see what it's
Brony
all-
on
Dude.
the pod.
Your cousin-in-law, or no,
Your
it's
cousin.
your brother-in-law.
It's your
It's my cousin-in-law.
Oh.
It's your brother-in-law.
He's a brony?
I like him though. I don't
Yeah,
want
I
to
like him too. Exactly. Well, no.
No, but he's a brony though.
Well, that's why I want to. Like,
Really?
I like him too.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's a good dude,
Yeah.
Also, he's never mind. I'm not gonna say anything.
but he's not like bronified.
I'm a bronified hustler.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to talk about
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Shit.
Damn it.
All right, can we out Groundhog Day on the pod? Because people need to hear
Yeah,
about how
Groundhog
gay
Day
that
is
shit is.
bullshit. Fuck Groundhog Day. Fuck all the teachers that were
What-
like, oh, we need to
What
watch
day is
Groundhog,
Groundhog
Day.
Nobody knows because nobody
February
gives a
something.
fuck about it.
February.
If it's my
17th or
birthday, I'm
something.
gonna be fucking pissed.
No,
Is it the
it's not.
same day every year?
I'm changing my birthday.
I don't know. I don't know when it is. This probably changes every year. Groundhog Day.
It's probably like the second.
shame.
Doesn't it have to be in the fall? Because it's telling you whether winter's gonna last. Or
No,
like early winter.
No, it's like
It's telling you
before
if-
spring starts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's telling you if winter's gonna go on longer, if spring's gonna start sooner.
This is what's wrong with the school system.
So it's
Okay.
coming up.
They tell all their kids
That Groundhog Day
that they
is
need to pay
cool.
attention to Punxsutawney Phil.
Punks.
Dude, and in my dream, I just remembered this. Like Mike Mo he couldn't remember the name of fucking Punxsutawney Phil or
It's
something.
Pucks.
No,
Is
it's
it?
Is it Pux?
It's
It is
Punxsutawney.
Punxsutawney. Sorry, I got steampunk.
He's got steampunks on the mind.
What would you guys do if I just became like a steampunk? Is that like
Dude.
if you're into the culture, are you like called a steampunk?
I would roast you every day. No, I've thought about this. Like, if one of my really good friends like became really involved in this shit, like, if you're into
Bro,
something,
would you guys have,
if you're
like, a
into- if you're
train?
into something whack, I already like am like
Bro.
any of us. If any
Yeah.
of us are into something whack, we're just like you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like I would do that.
Dude, when I was getting really big into black metal, I thought you guys were gonna be like, dude,
No.
you need
Nah.
to chill.
Pretty much like any facet of music. At this point, I think
Yeah.
I want to get into like a bunch of music shit that I'm
Yeah.
not into. So
No, but like steampunk's been a thing for like a long ass time, right? Like it's not just like a new thing.
yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure I,
feel like it's
read
It's just
that.
becoming like a
I
hot
think it's-
topic level thing now.
I think when it first came out, it was kind of just like a Minecraft like video game type thing. I feel like
Well, okay, listen. When I first heard the word steampunk, I was like reading this article about how Steely Dan got their name, and it was like this book they read, like Steely Dan was the name of a steampunk dildo.
dude, that's kind
So
of
it had been around since like the 70s at least.
yeah, that's kind of
It was
cool
probably
though.
more like culty back then.
Yeah.
But I really want to like know why. I know why the bronies are the bronies and the furries are the furries. You know, like there's like the furry shit is like I know
See,
what those
okay,
characters
listen.
look like. I know what they looked like before they cosplayed them. But I want to know, like, how did steampunk start? What people were like, oh, I want to look like a gear guy. What's the lore?
Is it like? Do they get like a sense of family?
Yeah,
That's all of them.
It's like people that are like
So like
into
steampunks,
Pokemon,
bronies,
Mhm.
fucking juggalos. They're all like the same thing, just with the different medium, basically.
Yeah. I think my
I'd rather be a
main
juggalo
problem
than a
was like the
steampunk.
first.
Really?
Like the
I don't know about all that.
dude, I would.
Well, you
I feel
probably already
there's
drink
way
Faggot,
cooler
so-
people.
Because when you're a juggalo, you're like an open book.
Yeah.
But when you're steampunk, you're like, well,
Well, actually.
I see it's slogan on small.
Yeah.
I could just be myself, but be like, yeah, man, I got a Hatchman tattoo and I like Faggot. What up?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Like,
I feel like most people that like go to Gathering of the Juggalos and stuff are just normal ass people that I would like.
No, dude.
No, listen,
I'm not saying
no,
that.
like not at Gathering of the Juggalos, but it's like if you like I bet I could like
there's juggalos that
I could accidentally make friends with
talk
someone
to.
and then find out they were Juggalo later on.
yeah.
I feel like there's people.
But like
I'm
when
a
you,
juggalo,
I wouldn't
so-
be intimidated to speak to any juggalo, but I'd be intimidated
yeah,
because
to
they
speak to
going
the
into
man's
that,
girlfriend.
like if my paint was wrong or something,
Yeah.
they'd be like, "Oh,
Uh-huh.
jeez, jeez, Louise, cats, look at this feller." I just cringe.
Well,
so
Brigham
hard.
would probably
I'm
get
sorry.
into it because he already like was listening to Cherry Poppin' Daddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yo,
dude.
yo, Poppin' Daddy.
That shit is steampunk.
Hell yeah,
Is it steampunk?
dude?
I really.
I
how
bet
have I
they're
been sleeping
credited-
on this culture, dude?
I bet they're credited as like the
Yeah,
Godfathers of
I
modern steampunk
of,
music.
Steam Powered Giraffe.
I'm
those are
gonna
their
just
daddies.
read like the first two
Steam Powered
sentences on the
Giraffe.
Wikipedia about
Their
steampunk.
mommies got
Okay.
cherry popped by the daddies.
in daddies.
So is there like steampunk movies and shit? Books, movies, music.
There's probably
Hugo is steampunk.
Think about it.
Yo, yeah, it is.
Well, we watched like 10 minutes of that movie. Yeah.
I've seen it.
No, Logan. On somebody's birthday. Whose birthday was it?
Yeah, we
Emma's.
Emma's birthday.
We left.
We did not watch that movie on Emma's birthday. We watched it.
Yes, we
me
did.
and Christian watched.
You remember?
Later.
You know that movie though?
Actually
No, we
watched
watched
it.
Hugo.
The Wild
We
Wild.
watched Hugo in the theaters, yeah, but nobody actually watched it.
Yeah, I know. We left like in 10 minutes. That's
Yeah.
my point. I didn't say we watched it.
Well, I
My
mean,
point was that we did
seen
not
the
watch
whole-
it.
I've seen the whole movie. Though,
Yeah, me
is
too.
what I'm saying.
Is it good?
It's not bad.
No, fuck
It's
your
Martin
opinion. That movie
Scorsese.
sucks.
No,
dick.
you just say it sucks dick because you weren't watching it and you were just making fun of it the whole time.
No,
we were
that
there.
movie sucks.
It was
dick,
so
dude.
annoying. That's one of the like worst nights
rather-
of my life. I was so disappointed because I paid to get into that movie, and then like you and like
It was
Liz
your
and
idea to
Emma,
go,
they
dude.
were all just like fucking like making fun of the movie, and I was like, God damn it!
No,
Come
that movie
on."
sucks
No,
dick 100%.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No. It's not my favorite movie, and
It's a good.
it's
I'll watch it with an open mind, but I already know it sucks dick.
wrong.
That doesn't make sense.
My only thing is that you would not say that if like we had gone to that movie wanting to watch an actual movie. What is that? Steampunk?
Yeah.
Zoom
Is
in,
that
I
like
can't
a-
see.
Was that like a steampunk cowboy?
Yo, you know what I've realized also?
Hmm.
Series of unfortunate events.
Yo. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought it had to do with machines and shit.
But
It
think
does.
about it.
You know those inventions that have like the fingers?
Think
and the, like,
about it. All the stuff in that movie, there's like cages
Yeah.
and crawlies and
I always
ladies
hated
who-
that.
The
I
whole
never really
the,
liked
the
that
last
movie.
like half hour that like the wedding scene of that movie is 100% steampunk.
That
There's,
lady
like-
who lives on the hill
Yeah.
or the cliff.
There's
And
like
then-
a
And her
fake,
house is on like
There's like dude
1,000-foot.
When they
tall
get
thing
stranded
by
in the
Frozen.
car, when they get stranded in the car and they have to use that like vintage slinky to like
yeah.
unlock the car door.
Dude,
And all the-
I really never liked that movie, honestly.
I like
If
that
I'm
I
movie.
like
being
that
real.
movie. Yeah.
But
Like-
I didn't realize until now how steampunk is.
Like
The-
I
the-
respect
and,
it,
like,
but I
the
never
last
was
thing-
into
Brigham
it.
and
There's
I are
that
like
big
slowly
tower.
realizing we're steampunk. We're like,
Yeah, yeah.
Hugo, sick.
Bro.
Fuck you, yo.
All right.
I will
Steampunk
watch it.
is a subgenre of science fiction or science fantasy that incorporates technology and aesthetic designs inspired by 19th century industrial powered machinery.
I like Art Deco.
Yeah,
What's
and
that?
like
And I like things from that era.
and like
Steampunk
gothic
Jedi.
architecture and stuff.
Yeah,
Sick.
it's dope. But
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, the movie Wild West.
if I was in the 1920s,
Wait,
I would
that Will
totally
Smith
sport
movie?
a
Yep.
top hat.
I'm gonna watch that movie
I
now.
would sport a
that
top
movie's
hat.
steampunk.
What is it?
Wild West. It's like old stories about. It's like a fantasy land where like Will Smith is like this cowboy. There's tons of like trains and like
Trains.
metal.
Dude,
There's
robots?
metal.
Low key. That's kind of steampunk.
The
Robot.
League of
Eh.
Extraordinary Gentlemen is steampunk.
The style of it is like Art
Fuck
Deco.
that. No, it's not. That's a good movie.
Robot.
Can't be
Logan.
steampunk.
We're just telling you the crossovers in culture.
Yeah, and oh, dude, the
Van Helsing.
the Spiderwick
Fuck that
Chronicles.
movie, dude.
Oh yeah.
The Spiderwick Chronicles.
Wait.
Also,
No,
Dude,
no,
what was I
that
just
is
thinking
not
of?
steampunk,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
The Spiderwick Chronicles.
okay, it has the references. It's not like steampunk based like Hugo
I think you
was.
guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
We totally
dude.
do.
It's not set in the 20s, but look at the like lore in that movie.
Yeah, look at the
I'm
lore.
using the lore.
The Golden
The
Compass.
word fucking Spiderwick.
Yeah.
Dude, bro,
Chronicle.
chill.
The word
Chill, dog.
Spiderwick
Spiter. With
Isn't
a
that
T.
where
and
the-
Chronicles
Whatever.
are the most steampunk
Yeah.
Wait, this
combination.
movie you always talk about, isn't? Yeah, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
Yeah, dude, totally.
Can we watch? I want to.
No, but hear me out
I'll
on the
watch that
robots
tonight
thing.
if you want.
The
down.
style of it. It's all like in the future, but everything's like Art Deco, like the
Yeah.
trains and shit.
What's Art Deco?
It's
dude?
futuristic.
so
Okay, you know those
vintage.
those like
Dude.
old locomotives that were like all stainless steel and just like round, and they
Yeah.
look like a bullet train. That's what that's what Art Deco is.
Yeah.
The Empire State Building,
Art Deco.
Art Deco. Like the buildings in New York with those like gargoyles and shit on the side. Anything from the 20s basically is Art Deco.
Dude, how the fuck have I not seen that Baron Munchausen movie? I want to see it so bad.
It's kind of
I haven't
weird.
seen it. Dude, I was just thinking of another movie that's like steampunk. Can't think of it now.
Harry Potter touches on it a little bit.
Yeah, but that's more like
It's like its own thing, though.
yeah.
The Spiderwick Chronicles is not on the Google list of steampunk
Okay, well-
movies, so you guys.
Is
are wrong.
Hugo?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good.
Dope.
And Wild Wild West is number one.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, it was that movie with Daniel Craig, Cowboys versus Aliens.
Yeah.
That's steampunk,
A little bit.
dude. I like that
I
movie.
just-
That movie was dope.
Uh,
I know. I think you told me you didn't like it that much, but I like
I
that
don't
movie.
know. It's one of those movies that my grandma really likes. She doesn't like good movies. She liked the new Ghostbusters.
Bro, the
movie.
Spiderwick Chronicles is dope.
Yeah.
Isn't that where they had to
We're
like
not
look
saying
through the?
we
No,
don't
no,
like
no,
it.
no. I'm just saying. I used to have this book, like those books you get at the
Wait,
book
what were you
fairs.
gonna say about your eye?
What?
What
No,
were you
don't they have to
doing?
look through the thing?
Yeah. Exactly. Anything with magnifying glasses,
Dude, a fucking
sliding-
kaleidoscope.
Like, okay, you put some glasses on and you like the magnifying
Yeah,
glass.
that shit.
Steampunk.
Dude,
Automatically.
every time there's a that's three little
a mechanical
come,
thing
come.
with glass.
come. You're steampunk. You hear or a little.
That's what it sounds like when you jack off and you're
That's a
asleep.
fucking
Dude, I feel like if I
steampunk
watched this
culture.
movie now, I'd fucking hate it. But when I was
Spiderwick
younger,
Chronicles.
yeah, I don't know why. I just some of the images, I don't know. I don't get that shit. But like, you know those books you get at like the book fair and like you fill them out and shit. Like when you're in like central school. No, like
yeah, that's what I was-
they're always like a movie themed, and then they're like journals, but they're just like themed over like movies and shit. You guys never got that shit?
Nope.
Well, anyways, there's like a Spiderwick Chronicles one, and like you could like make your own, like part of it was like making your own creatures and shit. So I thought that shit was dope because I had like
Yeah, I fuck with
imagination as hell, you know.
Mhm.
That was the fucking worst sentence ever.
that movie. Man,
I had imagination as
as
hell,
fuck,
dude.
As
AF.
fuck.
Dude, Brigham Warrington, my boy, is real AF, so don't fuck
Yeah.
with him, Colton Lashley.
Yeah.
Pray hands.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know what else to say.
Yes to all.
We should just have a
Fandoms.
steampunk movie
We should have like a
Marathon.
meeting of the fandoms pod, where we just find like unnamed people that I know their names, but I'm not gonna say them right now.
Wait, you want to have the man on this pod?
I want to have a meeting of the minds. I don't know.
He would-
Because you already know if
But,
he's
like,
on it the
he
whole
would
time.
totally
It's
be
just
on
gonna
it.
be like he would. I feel like.
I would have
You
to
would-
bite
you
my
would say-
tongue the whole time.
I've always got along with him. I don't know about you
Yeah.
guys, but like,
Yeah.
No, but it's just like I want to be like honest and shit on this pod and just say like fuck this about things that I don't like, and he's gonna be like, hey man, actually Hitler wasn't just he wasn't all that bad. Have you ever read Mein Kampf? Have you ever actually read Mein Kampf? I don't know.
that's like
I'm just
why I
gonna
want to have him on it, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know how to what extent I can actually
Yeah.
hold my tongue or not. 'Cause, like,
No, but listen, all the people that are like he is a fucking asshole, you know. But all the people are like, oh fuck, the man that should not be named, you know. Those guys are all fucking dumbasses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like if you're not a fucking dumbass, then you can like get along with him. But like,
Mhm.
I sat by him in English. This is where it went too far. Every day he's just like, dude, look at this meme. Dude, look at this meme.
Mm.
For like the whole class period. And I'm
That's the thing. It's like he's smart and I could get along with him. Like talking about like things like I don't know, like I guess like maybe like political things or like sciencey things cuz I'm like up to date enough on that type of stuff.
yeah.
But like just like his sense of humor, and it's the same thing. He was in my English class junior year. He would do like the same thing. Like he would do this thing. He would sit on his iPad right next to me and then just be like and then it would force me to like look, and like he wouldn't stop until I like said, "What are you looking at?" And then he would show me some dumbass like SpongeBob with a Hitler mustache saying like "kill Islams" or something.
Yeah. Dude, whenever I like look into that Pepe
His sense
shit,
of humor is
I just
fucking,
think of him.
like kill Muslims. That's what he thinks is funny. Dude, like seriously, everything that John Graff would say in that class that was like remotely like with terrorism or like race relations or anything, he would just be like, it's a religion, am I right?
Okay, hold up. Can we get into this Pepe thing though?
Yeah.
'Cause I was just
do
thinking
you know
about it.
much about Pepe? Dude, let me tell you about this Radio Lab also about trolls. It's one of the ones that I told you to listen to, but you listen to, like, whatever.
Yeah.
You should listen to that one called Truth Trolls. Bro, it talks about Pepe in there. There's just not very much. So, like,
I think the way the Pepe thing came about was kind of a cool story, but like,
yeah.
because there's like a coincidence. I don't remember the whole
Yeah,
thing.
they just took it over to make people mad. That's what
Yeah.
trolls do. Okay, like consider myself a troll, like on
I hate
Twitter,
that word.
because I'm just like the shit that I say is dumb, but I'm not actually dumb. I just act stupid and I say things in stupid ways
Robes moon.
and I do things to piss people off. That's like kind of
Yeah.
It's kind of
It's like a whole genre
like-
of like comedy now.
yeah, it's just like things that if you
I
don't
sounded
understand it, then
intellectual, I'm
you
sorry.
I don't know. But whatever. There's this episode of Radiolab where they talk about these dudes. Do you remember that thing that Shia LaBeouf did where he like had that live stream going and it was supposed to be going for like 4 years or some crazy amount of time
wait.
just for like the whole Trump presidency because he wanted to get him impeached and he was saying like not my president or something.
Didn't he get punched out by a Trump supporter?
That's the thing. These trolls on like Reddit or wherever the trolls reside, they like found where it was and they went to it and just like big groups of people wearing like "Make America Great Again" hats and like saying like "fuck you" and like Trump is
Yeah, there was,
good
like,
or
a huge
something.
fight.
"Make America Great Again." Like they were chanting some counter right wing thing, and so like they got it shut down because he was getting so pissed off and just overwhelmed by these trolls, and like so then there was a website tied to it, and they were like, we're now going to just have a live stream, and it's just going to be a white flag, like, flowing, and that's it. It's real footage from somewhere. All it is a white flag.
Wait, so
I
is
can't
it
remember
still
I
going?
can't remember the other thing that they did though. Like there was something in between the two live streams that Shia LaBeouf wanted to do with this fucking thing that he was doing. That like they got that shut down too. But then they put this white flag up, and there was nothing tied to like the location of the flag. There was like nothing at all. They somehow found like they like I guess they like hacked the website. They found like some fucking IP address from somewhere on the website, and it was in like Tennessee. So they're like, okay, we know the flag's in Tennessee, and they did this all on Reddit, and they were like, yo, anybody who lives in Tennessee, fucking like I can't remember how they found the town. They did like the same address thing. We know that it's in this like this town in this area, and it was like a big like field area. They're like, anybody who lives here, drive around and honk your horn until we can find this. So like this dude, this like troll that just was like a part of this thing, he gets in his truck and he drives around this like 5-mile radius area for like hours and just honks his horn and like just like circles in basically slowly. They can hear it on the video. And they like he circles in and then he finally gets to the flag and like I don't know what the video looks like, but he I can't remember what the fuck he says, but oh yeah, dude, he gets the flag, he takes it and it's on a flagpole, so it's like just like slowly coming down, and the video is just only on the flag, so like you can't actually see him, and it's just like squeaky like chick chick chick, and like he gets it down, and then he like brings it to the camera and he's just like fuck Shia LaBeouf, and then he like drives away really fast. It's fucking awesome.
Huh.
And then they shut that, like Shia LaBeouf stopped doing that.
That's awesome.
I know. It
You
is
should just keep doing it.
Dude,
I know.
I'm convinced if you want to solve any kind of problem in the world, if you got on the right fucking Reddit thread,
Yeah.
those people can work fucking
I
miracles.
want to use Reddit,
dude.
but you have to pay for it, don't you?
I don't know. I don't really want to use it.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting, but I'm not like the social media guy.
And I'm not like the type to talk to random people all the time, dude, either. That's like what Reddit is.
But dude, if you've like found out you had like a long lost sister, you could start like a Reddit thread and you'll fucking
Yeah,
find
for
that
sure.
person. Like,
Those
That-
people
that shit's
come
kinda
together in real life. That's,
No, okay, but-
what's good about Reddit.
these Pepe people, you know, the
Yeah.
cult of Keck or whatever, you know,
I don't know a lot. I don't know.
like the people that post Pepe memes and shit, you know,
Okay.
they're all like pro Trump and shit, and like people think they're neo Nazis, you know.
Mhm.
Okay, so are they like actually neo Nazis, or are they like parroting like
That's the thing.
super right wing?
With like the trolls too, like those type of trolls, they're like the same type of person like does the steampunk brony thing. Like they're just like, this makes you mad, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah, so
Yes.
are they like actually right wing, or are they like?
I don't know.
Where
I
do
feel
you-
like
I feel like they're kind of like
way that
against the whole
NPR
system. That's how I
if you
feel.
listen to that Radio Lab, the way they talk about it is like they make it sound like those people don't actually like believe that shit, but they just like think it was like super funny to fuck with Shia LaBeouf. Which it
I think
was.
like
it
the
is.
Keck people. I don't know. I feel like they're just parroting like the whole political system of the U.S. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish I understood it more, I guess.
Well, I mean, and if you try to get their like actual beliefs out, they're just like Trump 2016,
Yeah.
make America ready, man. Kill all the fucking some like race that they think is funny. So yeah. There you have it. 2018 is going to be full of
Surprises. It fucking
Steampunkery.
pisses me off that surprise is spelled S-U-R.
really
I don't know why. I don't
Those are
say
random.
surprise.
surprise.
I say surprise.
Surprise.
Yeah, see?
Surprise.
It makes sense if you're Tony Chaney, man.
Tony Choney.
Tony, if you ever listen to this, you need to be on the fucking
Tony,
podcast.
be on the
He's
pod.
not listening.
Be on the
Yeah,
pod.
he's never gonna
Tony
listen to this.
Madrell, be on the pod.
He probably would start listening
Tony,
to
would
it,
you
and then
come
Isabel would be
my
like,
way?
Tony, why the fuck are you listening to this?
Yeah.
I'm Isabel and I'm a bitch. Sorry, I had to do a Tony thing.
Had to do it, Tony. So
Poop.
we out.